Kaydee's Promise has been rescuing felines since 2017. The no-kill rescue works to care for critically ill, medically fragile, and injured cats before finding them a forever home. So in 2021, they rescued and placed over 300 cats and kittens into loving homes right here in our community. Joining us today is Sarah Erler, who is here to tell us a little bit more about these animals, the organizations, and of course, why Give for Good can really help them out this time of year. Thanks for joining us today.
Of course.
And who did you bring?
This is Gibson. He's one of our current medical cases. He came to us after being found by a Good Samaritan running across a busy lane of highway.
What are you thinking?
What
are you doing?
And we quickly found out that he actually has a congenital condition called pectus excavatum. Basically, it's where his chest is shaped more like a funnel than like a normal chest, and his sternum actually reaches in and kind of cups his heart as opposed to being straight out, so it condenses his kind of chest cavity, and his lungs aren't able to be aren't able to fully inflate. So right now he has a little external splint placed, and this is tightened every week, and it's going to be in place for like 4 to 8 weeks, and at that point his sternum should be more normally shaped, and he'd be able to be adopted out and without any concerns, hopefully.
Oh, look at that. It's like, yes, please adopt me. And it's just one example of the great work that you all do. You know, just this one case, and there's probably numbers of them that come in that you're like, okay, now we need to pay for the vet care to get to assess and see what we can do to help these adorable little kitties. You know, talk about like how Give for Good helps you all do the work that you're doing. What would you do without it, right?
It's definitely the biggest fundraiser of the year. About 90% of our you know, yearly bills are just vet bills. And hi, bud. And not all of them.
That has to be the largest expense.
Yeah, and none of them are usually predictable. It's usually, you know, something that needs surgery right away or a procedure right away. So having just a fund to pull from in these emergent cases is just really important for us. We still have a tab at our normal vet that we're trying to get paid off, and we need a little bit more to make sure we can continue to help cats like this in the community.
How many cats are you trying to place into homes right now? Right
now, I think we have about 100 in our care. We have 12 foster families. We're purely foster based. About 4 of our households have medical experience. We have 2 registered nurses. Myself, I work as a veterinary technician. And then Melanie, who's our founder and director, she has about 30 years in the rescue field. So we're trying our best to help as many as we can with, you know, limited resources.
And you probably need just even money for basic things like litter, cat food, you know, all those things. I feel like everything's so expensive right now that all adds up.
No, everything has inflated enormously, and these guys need.
Somebody's putting on a show.
I know, he's precious. He's precious.
Yes, loving all of it.
But they all need like specialized food and care, and everything costs money.
Hey baby, how you doing?
Not that he knows that.
No, but he's gonna be in a home really soon, probably. You know, when you mentioned this was reported to you, is that typically how the call, you know, you'll be alerted to a cat in need? Somebody will give you all a call?
A lot of it is Good Samaritans just finding a stray, but we do also partner with other rescues and shelters in the area. We've taken some from Louisville Metro Animal Services and other small rescues that just have a medical case that they don't really have the experience or the funds for, so that's kind of what we're here for.
If we want folks, of course, to go to Give for Good and help you all out today, but they may be watching at home too and thinking, but I want to volunteer, or I want to be a foster, or I want to adopt. How can people reach out to you guys?
Yeah, they can reach out to our email. It's Kaydee's Promise, Kaydees, promise@gmail.com. I manage that, and I am always looking for volunteers to cuddle cats, clean cats, foster cats, really anything. So,
well, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Of course.
And thank you. You did so good.
Gibson, you're the best.
Gibson is loving the attention on television. All right. Sarah, thank you so much. You know, to donate or learn more about Kaydee's Promise and more, just head on over to giveforgoodlouisville.org.